Okay, is this working? I'm a minute late to this. My upload speed seems to be fine. My CPU seems to be fine. Is it connected over here at all? I'm experiencing issues. Hello? You loading? We good? I just need to make sure you're actually streaming. Connect your encoder. What the hell is going wrong then? Am I live? I don't know if I'm live. Why is it there's always some form of an issue whenever I try to do this stuff? Ugh, annoying. I mean, now, I can try to see it a different way. If things would load, it would be helpful. I've been fighting with internet. It says I'm live. It says I'm live. I do not believe I am live. Are you just refusing to load properly for some reason? Hello? Hello? I'm here. It's a miracle I'm here. Okay. It's a miracle. I'm actually here. Am I at least getting sound? It's a miracle I'm here. Yes, I am, as you probably just hear. Okay, it's a miracle. So that was a fiasco. I've been having to tweak a bunch of things when it comes down to my computer and OBS to work correctly. Recording has not been going very great, and even though I've gotten some videos out recently, I've had immense issues where recording's wanting to crash, it's wanting to stutter, it's wanting to just stop working altogether. But today's my birthday, and I decided for some reason I was going to try this madness today. Especially with some new encoding, which I need to apparently still work on. It's always irritation. But we're here to do a bunch of fun things and probably take out a bunch of unique tasks. What's over there? I forgot, I zoomed out. It's a pig. Okay, you look really weird from afar. Well, currently I've got a new skin going on, as you can see right here. Though I've also got a mod to hide armor temporarily because I wanted to have that on stream just so I could actually be very visual, and I might keep it on here like this. Who knows? It's my world, I do what I want, but for this I wanted to do a bunch of simple things, and possibly even you as the viewer can give me suggestions on what to do. I'm heavily thinking about doing interior working, which means I'll be having to move the bees for you. When you see that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks in total. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 by 5. Will you fit in the flower shop, or do I need to put you below? Let's see. See there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got plenty of space in here actually. It'll be a little bit of a tight squeeze to get the redstone put in, and we'll be able to obviously see it from here. But we're here covering up a build with a bunch of, we're covering up a redstone project with a bunch of building stuff. It's worth doing, it's just time consuming. So we need to take this down at nighttime. Also, I need to work on the interior for this building, which is supposed to be a small apartment complex. Now, for the last one right here, I need to do the library. But for that, I do need to figure out the flooring. Having a floor would be helpful. Let me out. Evil room. Evil room. Okay, so I also forgot. There's been a lot of issues already. I started up instantly. I forgot to start up music. There we go. There's music playing. I usually don't play with the music on it for Minecraft because of adding it post-recording. I usually add it in afterwards. I'm trying to actually have custom music, having time lapses. Since we don't have music there, I have to add in music otherwise. So it's actually very simple to understand for some, and then complicated to introduce. But I was having issues here as my encoders apparently weren't wanting to match up. And this is already a little loud on my end. Tune down to, what was that? 25? That's a 25? 25. Much better. There's not much of a difference when it comes down to recorded audio, I believe. But yes, there's a bunch of things I want to do as I'll be working on the interior for those buildings over there. I will be working on this pathway a bit because that's something I feel I need. And you can see my FPS jumping across the board because I haven't actually lit any of these caves up. Plus recording does take up a good bit. Now this is uploading as well, as the streams are taking up extra CPU usage. Now what I had beforehand, I had some things changed and it should have worked perfectly fine, but for some reason did not. For some reason my proper encoders cannot be used, so I'm having to use some subpar ones to try to get this stream going. Mind you, some changes done seems to be working for latency, as long as my internet doesn't tank. Because my internet tanks to 0 like it's been doing for the past 2 weeks, I'm pretty screwed. See, I don't have anything left in here to take over, do I? No, I do not. That's good. I've been moving a lot of things over from here all the way over there because I do have actual proper storage. That's nice, fine and dandy, but there's a lot of things that needs to be done. Such as getting the place decorated. That's what I need to do. And for now I need extra arrows, and I've got extras here, and I can go down to the skeleton spawner. Just don't want to. Let's see. What all do we have to work with here immediately? Not much. We don't have any copper in here to take over, which is good. We do have ancient debris. We do have I have a book here for coordinates and other Minecraft projects. So, do I have a bastion? Do I have a bastion? If so, I could actually try to get a template. See, here's my bit of paper. No, not the notes on my current city build. Where, no, you see bastion, no, that's desert. This beehives, broken, portal. Do I not have a bastion? Does not seem that I have a bastion that I can tell. Huh. Well, that's something I need to take care of. I have another fortress here. Okay, so as it stands, there's a lot of things that can be done. I do need a name for you. I've gotten Yasha and Misha, but I still need another name. Now, I have one in mind. Do I have any name tags available? Yes. Let's go ahead and name you Willow. There we go. So we got 3 names finally for the dogs. And we've gotten that done, this little side project. I need to make a lot more trees. I love the trees that I've made here, but they do get kind of repetitive. And I've been trying to work on ideas for other tree types. Like the birch, I like how it's a bit more straight standing than the oak here. But things like spruce trees and fir trees have been a problem for me in my test worlds. They've been real big issues. I can't seem to figure out how to be able to get them to work. And I've been using, what was that? I'm trying to think of the name here. Putting myself on the spot. Axiom. I've been using Axiom for a lot of test building to be able to get a lot of things set and done. Now, what I need to be able to use for the library, I need bookshelves, chisel bookshelves. And for that I need emeralds to start off with. And what else? What is the crafting recipe? Let's see. Slabs and blocks. Okay. right here. That's be enough. Should be. I've got 8 there. Now, one of the benefits of having most of our stuff in Copper City all the way over there, because that is the name I'm dubbing it until I get something better. The huge benefit there is the fact that I can just be over there building. If I need something, I can snag it. Now, it's a bit slow. I've had to slowly but surely get everything set in. I haven't even decorated the inside. Maybe I'll do that this episode. No, I'm used to saying episode. I've done like 11 videos of this, one Minecraft world, and I'm saying episode. Yeah. Let's see, where do we... bookshelf. Yes. If we don't have enough emeralds, I can always get more. It's perfectly fine. Just a stack or 2 will do. How was it that I've only got 1? How is it that you are the only villager, not you, but you are the only villager I have that trades bookshelves? What? Do we have any bookshelves here? Because that would be helpful. I mean, a lectern or 2 would be useful as well. I can always make more if need be. Not here. Not here. Not here. I've been staying mostly... well, I've been trying to stay mostly organized down here. It hasn't been working, obviously. Maybe I should have actually started collecting a bunch of resources. I didn't exactly treat this like an episode. Usually an episode I would actually have like days worth of gathering resources that I think I might need before. And then moving over to what I do actually need. Always something. Always something. You plan for everything, and in doing so, plan for nothing. Well, how much leather do I have? I do not think that'll be enough. Okay, so we're gonna need emeralds for bookshelves. We have. Make sure I didn't put any leather in here accidentally. No. Okay. Do we have any? We do have some, and I believe... no, I did grab the paper from over here. Okay. Let's see. We need 2 more, and here we go. Now this is not going to be enough. That's the downside. It's not going to be enough. Where you were here. Here we go. This is just not going to be enough. I know it's not going to be enough. So, for the meantime, should we should really just try to handle you two. Like, we have the sheep, we have the cows, we don't have any place to truly house them. Maybe a barn would be in order. I'm gonna have this plot of land. This used to be for... yeah, this used to be for a pumpkin patch, but I have since then stopped using it. I had to move it down and stuff. Possibly. I do believe it would be actually wise to have this be a barn area. Well, you live, you learn. You take issues by the hand and proceed to hope they don't come back. Well, the big issue is my dirt's all the way over there. Okay. Let's see, what blocks do I need? I need to take care of inventory space beforehand. I don't need an egg. Besides the chickens here, I am running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Let's see, we can put these here for now. Now, emeralds we'll just put over here. The dirt we will take with us, and on top of this, we'll be able to go grab a bunch of blocks. I'm thinking traditional red and white barn sounds nice. Though that probably will be big problems me trying to make it. Thinking about it, I've never built an actual barn before. Well, first time for everything. So first things first, we need to work on a barn. We need to then clear this area out to be able to make an actual path. Because I keep having to hop all over this place. It's not exactly the safest area. My horse disappeared a good while back, and I'm pretty sure if I actually had a more stable area to go through, it probably wouldn't have disappeared. Mostly because the fact is, this is the huge drop that I refuse to go down into. Right, come down here real quick. It's easy to see where I had to come through here initially, and I haven't really went down here. There's water, there's copper. I mean, I can always just do this real quick. What's down here? Besides death. Water. And more drops. Got it. Cool. I almost fell. Not so cool. Well, in this case, let's start off with the barn and move over. Trying to figure out the area here. One thing I'm actually working on for another episode is I want to actually start on a railway. Now, I would love to have an actual train. I'm working on a train at the moment. This here being a large strip of land which will be being used for the train station, the train, but that's kind of a spoiler for the next episode. It's just going to take a long time. I'm not good at making trains. I've never really made a train before. Dirt. Where is dirt? Yes. It's coarse dirt. I've got 19.5 double chests of dirt. Now this is the pride and confusing bit of redstone I have. I'm proud that it works. I'm confused how it works. I randomly placed the block accidentally. I misplaced the block in some redstone. And this thing works. Somehow. I cannot tell you how it works, but it works. So for now, we're going to need mangrove. That's going to be a big thing I need. Hopefully, this will be enough. We're also going to need spruce. Oh, is it raining? It's raining. So we're going to need spruce. Where's spruce? There it is. We can just take a couple stacks of logs. 4 stacks to be specific. And for here, might as well take these 4 as well. No idea what the floor is going to be. More likely some form of dirt. So we can come back here later. The copper up there is pretty much aged. And I haven't checked over here in a while. These golems have to be getting close to being fully oxidized. In which case I can start taking around and waxing them and getting them in place for the street lamps, I believe it was. Yeah, some are starting to harden up. That one I accidentally deep corroded. I was hoping it wouldn't happen, but still. I can find another horse somewhere, I can possibly tame it. If I have a saddle anywhere. Yep. Back we go. I mean, my upload speed seemed to be going pretty well. Like, if I pause the game here and just go into my settings real quick. I have stream output here very well, and I can't alter it now. I can actually rescale, try to get 720, and at the moment it seems to be running fine. And I say that as loosely as somebody within my position can, because this is about to probably crash any moment now. It's been really weird how the internet's been just cutting off randomly. Now, being poor, I have to kind of stream internet through my phone to my computer. That's fine. I haven't cared about that. But randomly of late, it's just been disconnecting for no reason. So it's been shutting off randomly, and then boom, it's gone, and then back again, and then gone again immediately seconds later. Last weekend, to be more specific, my sister was going to actually run a session of her Pathfinder campaign. Now, we've been going now for a while. There's been a big hiatus because of a bunch of issues, and we finally got back to be able to play the weekend before. We hadn't finished everything, so we decided we were going to actually run that weekend as well and play as a group. But the issue was the internet cut out entirely and nobody had internet here at all. We'd get it back for like a change of a page and then it would just be gone again. In my case, I just couldn't get it back, period. Okay, let's simply start mapping out this area. We're going to use the oak for now, just planks. I want to have a 2 wide area that I could possibly go 3 easily enough. Let me see if I do this. 4, we have that. Going in 1 out. What was 1 too high? So go here. Let's see. Boom. And taking out all the unneeded, because this will have stairs to make it connect a bit better. Let's take a look at it like this. Ignoring the ones down here for measurement. I think it works well enough. Might have to move this over a little bit, extend the landscape. For now, let's also get rid of this. Back here, I'm definitely going to have to take some dirt. If I brought some over, would have been smart, but I didn't. Maybe have some. Maybe I'll have some at the villager trading area. While I'm looking at it, it seems to be growing a little bit on me, but we'll see. Well, any which way, let's kind of get this confirmed a little bit more. Get this down. Truthfully, normally when it comes down to having a build set, I usually go in collecting a bunch of resources I believe I need, and then proceeding to work them out in Axiom. So for now, let's actually pop over to Axiom here, my creative world, where I've been working on a bunch of stuff. Over here, there's a bunch of spoilers, so if you want to avoid that this moment, go around the stuff I'm working on, and we can head this way. It's been forever since I've actually worked on anything for this area, specifically with Axiom. I've only started using Axiom when it comes down to place over there. But for now, right here, we will have access to all blocks. So we just have full access to building purposes. See, we're going to have to clear our inventory. Anything else we want to get rid of? Oh yeah. Hey, hell. I always forget this. Okay, so in the creative version, we can see we need wood types. Building. I'm trying to think of shape of a barn. Why is a barn one of the biggest problems I'm having right now? That I don't know. Let's see. I'm googling. Let's see. Okay, I've got a rough shape in mind. So, I'm going to start off with a very simple bed here. We're going to go base fence gates, does not matter, and then we're going to go with a placeholder block. See, I typically use iron blocks for this, so anybody can use their own blocks. So we're going to start off with the fact we're going to have 3 here. Okay. We didn't place on. I've noticed that's the thing. So we have our area here. We're going to go up a bit. And then see 2 out. Go up by 4. Got a big area here. Going up by 3. No. Here. Place. And here. Here. Just does not seem to have the right shape. I could be just overcomplicating this here. Place that down here. Maybe not enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough room for the 6th one, so this would have to do. Let's see, would raise up a good bit. I'd say possibly here. Come on, fly. So make sure it's actually level. Seems so. Okay, so these would actually be walls. So for now, we'll put this in another placeholder block. I've been using a lot of the resource blocks for this. In this case, let's see. Gold. Emerald. Diamond for now. Okay. Now we can just one here, here, and boom. Done. See, here we can just do this as well. I forget so often that I just have Axiom at my side to be able to do this. Okay, so as an area here, we would have the gold ones being represented as the walls, and we would have you here being a roof. It feels right. It does. Okay, I do think this is the proper move. This means we can, let's see, get over here. Copy. We're going to move you over. I'd argue a little further back. Finish here. And now we go here. Right? That looks level. Here we go. Okay then. Well, let's simply have usable keeping measurements equal. I make this mistake so often. Let's see, and confirm. Okay. Let's see, and confirm. Lastly, we are going to confirm you. This should tell exactly how long it's been since I've updated this creative world, since I've just been using it and updating things. The sheep are still yellow here. I need a yellow world at the time period. Currently I don't. Okay, I can always smooth this out a little bit in survival. Though I do just like the entire idea of this being brushed up against it. Okay, that works well enough. We're now going to set you there, and boom. And across. Get a little bit better visually. Perfect. Okay. Now. Yep. And 1 2 There we go. Most barns have a way outwards in the back, if I'm not mistaken. We can actually have a small grazing area for sheep. which would be nice. See, no, one too much. Here we go. Okay, we've got our interior practically done for base shape. Now, the big key problem is going to be roof shape. You see, we're going to go up from this. We're going to have it be extended outwards, 2 down. See, we're going to have here. I need a thing for shapes. I've got a thing for shapes on my phone. Now, I know how useful the entire Minecraft document was about how... I'm trying to think of the actual wordings here. There was a Minecraft thing introduced. I don't remember what it was called, but it was used mostly for shapes. And for this in particular, we need to have 3 down. Let's see, then we have 1. We need a slab, not slab, but stair. Any old stair will do for now. Boom, boom. Let's see. If I can think correctly. We need to take this out a little bit. Okay. Here. Here. There we go. That has a proper look. In which case, then boom. We can do the same thing over here. There. Okay. That's coming together fairly well, though. Who knows how long that will continue doing that. So we need a slab. By using this base shape, at least. Slab. We'll use a different slab color for this. Slab you will do. Get rid of this one. And then you just had a branch across. But that is not going to work here. For this, we need to have 2 here. I'm not great with shapes, but I have been trying to get better. It's something I've been working on. So this means afterwards we're going to go up an additional 2. Here. Here. Would that be good across? Let's see. No, we would need at least a little additional height. Something shaped similarly like that. So we would have to go here, 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 and then across. Okay. Easy enough to replicate and fix. So that looks nice. So that means we can actually just duplicate this all across. We're going to start off by taking you and you as your base placements and select you here. Yes, there's that. Okay, that means we need to have 2 and 3. There we go. Now for a quick copy. For those who don't know about the capabilities of Axiom, you can actually copy something, and if you move it over, you can actually press Control R, as it does state, to be able to flip. In particular with this, it just means you are able to flip it and be done. It's easy for copying builds over. Now for this we got the base shape. Now we need to have color. I do feel a slab would be good here for a final color, so we will take a little bit of liberty there. So I'm using a base shape palette. Okay, so we're going to need whole blocks. We're going to have a bunch of stuff. Ground up is the big key here. Ground up. We're going to quickly select U. We're going to go simply up. How much? Yes, up there. Here and here. Yes. And then here, and yes. So that is our base shape. We can do the exact same thing over here, though I did forget a block. Well, there makes sense. Okay. Let's quickly do this. I have personally fallen in love with Axiom. The entire aspect of what Axiom provides is phenomenal. And on top of that, it's the same creators who've been working on what I've been... Well, the same creator that has been working and using the base build for, what was it, Flashback? I used to use the replay mod, but the problem with the replay mod has always kind of been for me that it kept wanting to crash, wanted to be laggy, it didn't want to work correctly. And I do think this is perfect, just as is. But we do need to put their stairs there. Do this much quicker. There we go. Now we just need to measure up this side. Let's see. Going up by 2. Confirm. U and U. And U and U. So as a fun little fact, I've actually had a bunch of other Minecraft projects in mind before. The issue I've had with them have been fairly simplistic. I keep running into a huge problem where I keep finding myself wanting more out of my channel. That being said, it's quite easy for me to fall into a simple creative rut, as doing something like this has been fairly easy, and this is very big, by the way. But doing something like this is fairly simplistic compared to other things, for me at least. I've had multiple projects before built and done, but yet I've never been able to get them truly started. My channel's kind of been feeling to me like I'm stuck doing a couple of things, and this is one of them, being Wires and Wonders. It's not so much in a bad way. Oh, here's a test bit that I've done with this. I was trying to see if I could actually get an auto crafter set up there. But yeah, I've been quickly falling into a very similar pattern of feeling that I desperately need to have things built, things done, and managing multiple Minecraft content has been a challenge in its own regard. So trying to have several types of Minecraft content being produced has been a challenge. I do have a little things in mind. I have a Cobblemon series which I've really been wanting to do. I have this big thing where I keep trying to do certain things like Cobblemon because I love Pokemon. And then I have another one which I've been working on called, which I'm labeling Minecraft Delightful Life at the moment. That's just something I'm actually working on. But as it stands, it's kind of like not ready. When it comes down to it, the Cobalt mod is updating very quickly. There's becoming a lot of new features, which I appreciate, but I might not get to them exactly for this project, or get to this project at all. At the moment it stands, this project is focusing around creating vanilla builds within the entire Minecraft world for Pokemon purposes. I've always had in mind a type of Minecraft style of building, as in the fact that, as it stands, it just does not seem to fit what I am capable of. Mind you, the entire Cobblemon project is easy enough to sum up. I have a region of which I'm actually coming up with. It's one I'll be building during recording sessions. It'll be a side project that I might do here soon. Might not, I don't know. We'll see. But with everything in mind, I don't have it finished. I need to limit the Pokedex, which I'm still learning how to do. I'm having to currently, though I'm pretty sure there's an easier way of doing this, edit out what Pokemon are allowed to be visible within the Pokedex and what Pokemon are actually going to be there. It's like, what was it? 232 or 233. That's the number of Pokemon I have set in stone. Which being said, is a lot of Pokemon, but it's still something I'm working on. Let's see, yes, confirm. But as it's proceeding to progress, it's becoming difficult to just do easily. I'm learning so much. It's probably a way of altering documents or files to be able to limit the entire Pokedex, but I haven't figured that out. If anybody has any clue, please let me know. That would actually help me a great deal for trying to figure out this project. I've got starters decided, as it's not so much a modern region, it's more of a medieval region. I've always had this idea in mind of a medieval, like, Cobblemon series, and that's fine. It's just I haven't ever been able to get it off the ground. Every time I try to do it in one way, shape, or form, there's always some form of issue. Let's see, get this set here. I believe that's tall enough. Alright, hopefully. Go in here. Yeah, those creepers. Surprisingly, this side, no. Okay, easy fix. Here's 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, and out we go. It's coming together fairly well. But yes, Pokemon. There's a lot of starters, choices. I have 6 starters, as there's going to be 3 primary kingdoms I'll be working on. 1 primarily on industry, being crafting of metalwork. And in doing so, the starters kind of represent that. We have 1 of farming, which one I'll be focusing on primarily to start off with. And then 1 of war, which very heavily is going to be a military-based city. So, there's something there. Now, this looks pretty flat at the moment. Let me see, we have a lot of trap doors. We do. We've also got spruce, which is a very commonly used block for me. We haven't figured out the roof yet, which is something else. I'm thinking dark oak. So that would be fun. Let's do the frontmost side and see how that takes us. Let's see. Well, I don't have an issue with it, per se, thus far. It's just a little flat. Like, this is a lot of dark oak, and I think I have enough dark oak for this anyways. Especially using stairs and slabs as some of the primary. But for now, does this look good? Is my question. Let's see, where is a slab? Slabs are just there. Okay. And I'm gonna shape. This looks pretty good. Now I could always reduce this down slightly, bring it down a little bit. Mind you, this scale is pretty nice. You know what? Let's light this up. Let's light this up because you lot are... Ooh. Oh, I still have... This here. Okay. Didn't... No. Sure, why not? Just because you're gonna be causing me issues in the future. Spam a bunch of torches, I'm gonna hit myself afterwards. This place would normally be enough to obliterate me. Okay, let's get back to what I'm doing here. We have dark oak. What else? Put that out. Put that out with the trimmed, with the stripped. It's a little brighter and not nearly as contrasted. My biggest issue at the moment is this is so flat. Hold on. That is the IR. What is it? What is it, dude? Yes? What? I'm not coming out. I'm streaming at the moment. I don't know why, but every time I stream, you want to start mewing at me to get out. It's been a running pattern thus far. Dude, I'll be out of 4. You'll live. Okay. Let's see. Before I make a mistake. My problem is it just feels so flat. What do we add here? Well, one of the things that can instantly make things feel less flat is a window. So if we follow this up here to about what's here. Just about. I don't think the entire aspect like this would be nice. No, wrong block. Give a little extra shape here. Can only tell by trying. Okay. I've been using curved windows so long here that this kind of just looks weird, me using like this. Along with the entire light gray. It just looks weird. The glass panes would probably be better, so... Possibly not. Let's clear this out. Yeah, no. Break. Okay. Otherwise, we do have right here being our floor. We should be able to simply I don't know. Either way, let's see. If we put a stair here, it does seem to accent a little bit more. If I keep the stair, it would be even better. Let's see, what about a bunch of fence gates as well? Yeah, that works pretty well. And if we have an entryway carved, but it's a little high. So, let's see. Just keep this all one tone at the moment. Let's see, boom, boom. Put these here. And for now, we can just patch these in here. Of course, fly in here to be able. Nope, we actually got them all. Okay, cool. And that is a simple thing. Can we put a trap door here to be good looking? Yeah, we can, but it's a little unneeded. And if we put a slab, should be fairly easy enough to have that there. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's move you and you over one. And you over one. Okay. So with this being done, we can actually go into more of an accented shape. I don't want to just put a bunch of archways or anything just on here to make it less flat. Let's go mangrove, because God help me, I am doing mangrove. Slab. Replace. Yes. Place, place, and place. That curve's nice. Now we need to do something similar here with glass. I do feel that something like this would be nice. But the glass itself doesn't seem to be proper. We have base glass. We can go to pretty much any color we want. I've been using the gray, and I've been doing that a lot. But I don't want to just use that only. See, we have light, we have cyan, which I can make. It's just a little bit of a process. Let's see, we have... I just love how the gray glass seems to blend in with itself. The white is not very good for this. No, and I'm thinking cyan. Like we go the cyan glass panes. What then? Not going to get rid of the whole blocks because we need the whole block there. Let's see, yes, yes. Gives a little bit of a color difference because we've been using a lot of the light gray, and that's fine. This place here, this my starting build, my first build ever here in this world, was heavily inspired by a observatory, though observatory primarily lived in. Now it's kind of obvious because the entire telescope here. I think for my first telescope I did pretty good. Though I will let you know, it is so not centered. You look over it like this, it's so not centered. You can tell it's not centered. I didn't use Axiom. I didn't plan any of that out. It was all me. So, be as proud as I can for that. So yeah, I think the window type is great. We do need shelves. Can we use any pale oak for this? Let's see. I've got way too much pale oak as it is. Can I use any pale oak for this, please? Let's see. All the pale oak stuff we can. Let's see if we can even use some of this. I haven't actually used any of the signs before. Like we just do this. No. Not there. Okay. Let's get into place mode. And we can start building downwards. I'm thinking that's a little too high now. Yes, and down by 1. Confirm. Confirm. Yeah, that looks so much better already. Okay. Let's see. I don't need no, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, problem solved. Let's doing it like this seems flat. So flat. What if we did this instead? I think with the proper implementation, especially with the fact that we can just no, wrong button. I hit button. Just like that, it would actually be pretty nice. We can simply wall that off there. But for now, let's quickly replace. And set you up here. I'm going to take the stair. Does a strip look good? This is the big problem I have. It's a lot of work to make a build look good. And then it's even more work when you don't even know what the hell you're doing. No. I think the bottom strip is nice. Okay. So whatever it is, we're going to have the bottom strip. So bottom strip it is. I never did this one. Let's quickly fix this. Simple fixes. Yeah, you're groaning in my ears. You can stop it. Trim's nice. Can't see it on this side, but the trim's nice. I might even move the entire build over a little bit, which would not be hard. I could lift segments of it up and move it over as needed. But for now, get that there. See, diorite. Let's see, diorite could be nice. Actually, yeah. One too many. That's the problem with the replace feature. You can easily break too much. Too easily. Okay, that looks nice, but we do need something else here. What about trapdoors? Yeah. That kind of works a little bit. Meaning that if I extend this out to the front, I'd have to extend it out to the sides. Let me see, can I just extend this up here and have that be whatever block I have to fill in the gap at the time? I could. Or I could go a wall. We do have room for a wall. A wall does give some extra textures. I'm liking the wall feel. But still. Okay, we're gonna have to just move this segment by segment. I need to have more room. That's just how it is. I have to have more room. So we're going to confirm. And then we're going to first point, second. You can now go here. Close all that. All this. Your cover, do not. Okay, and we're going up. Make sure you're connected, and we're good. You didn't have, you weren't connected. Okay, easy fix. There we go. Well, now we have this in the air, we can actually work on this a bit easier. What if I add more diorite? It's possible to look good, right? I usually don't use that much diorite in a build anyways. I'll have to fix that in a moment. And that as well. Let's do a simple patch job. And there we go. Still a bit flat, but it looks a bit better already. What if we had an extension? Okay, this is okay at the moment, but it's not good. What I'm thinking is maybe a bell, but this just does not seem to be going in the direction I would like. Sometimes irritation is caused by simplicities. This is a little better. Not great, but better. And if we took you by chance? Instant no. Instant no. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating it a bit. Could be. How to do this? Okay, looking at what I've done beforehand over there, I have typically made it a two-tone. Now this does not work here. So, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best with this being a two-toned. What if we... No, yes. Can you please? Thank you. And you there, you there. No, that does not look right. I'm sorry. It does not look right. Okay, let me see. Maybe we just need some texturing. I've seen a lot of the new sulfur blocks that we have available, and the cinnabar blocks we're actually getting, and they look really good. I wish we had them now, but we don't. That's the pain. We don't. Yeah, we'll get it eventually. Let's see if we... Stripes don't seem to be appropriate here. What if we, ignoring what I've already done over there, start striping like this? No. Though I do like the stripped logs more than I do the actual planks here. Huh. Well, I guess I am about to go into an immense amount of agony trying to collect mangrove. Okay. Okay. Well, the things we do for content. Mango is my least favorite wood to actually obtain because of the sheer amount that it gives you versus the size of the tree. It's a pain to take down the entire tree, and it's a pain to try to handle. Break that for now. We can always put this here. I'm going very red heavy, so maybe I just need a red accent. Something, I'm not thinking brick. I'm not thinking a type of clay brick or anything. But I am thinking possibly granite would be nice. We'll set this one up to be the complete side. We have the complete front, we have the complete back. So now let's see, granite. Am I taking you for granite yet? I've used a decent bit of granite. So the walls don't feel correct. Not like this. I disabled it. And if I do it like this, we can have a simple connecting bit of wall. It's a little much. Just a subtle single patch would be better then. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a lot better than what I've been working with over here. Sometimes you just need to scrap ideas. Okay. Okay. And the walls. Let's go ahead and get you to be there. It's coming together a little bit more here, but it's still a little off. Maybe do I just curve? Or do I just not have? Like if we did this, we could always it's a little fancy here, but not exactly great. And here, possibly. If there's any suggestions, feel free. I have been trying to figure this out, and I can't seem to rack my brain for this, to save the life of me. The granite does not look good there, but yet it looks okay here. I'm getting closer. Let's see. Maybe I need some terracotta. No. No, I don't need terracotta. Is it as simple possibly just putting down a bunch of mangrove fence posts? It seems to be. Though it is a bit red at this point. What to do, what to do. I mean, I like how this is coming along, but it's very one-toned. Then let's see. Let's clear all these out. I'm going wrong one. Here we go. And there we go. Up here doesn't look right because it's a different color. For roof. Well, in this case, let's select completely and connect. I might make this multi-tone, but we'll see. Ignoring the diamond block there. Why am I struggling so hard? Am I overcomplicating this so much? I could just need to bring down the roof a little bit. Thinking about it. There and there. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, go back up for this. To then select the areas for these as well. No, that didn't work. Cancel. Fine, cancel. Let's do it like this then. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, this gives us very little room in comparison. Up by 1, give us a little extra height. But we can always change things as needed. And for this specifically, we're going to have to go in here and go up a level. Confirm. Yes, I'm feeling shrinking it down a little bit is a bit better. And in doing so, we have to take it down as well. The problem is, I've got to build this afterwards. I'm torturing myself here just to have to torture myself in a survival world. Sometimes I do wonder why I do things. Well, for now, let's patch this up. The roof is nice. We have a good bit of space here. As we create see. Yes. I'm going to end you. This is the floor. Right? No, one higher. You have a bit of height. Which means if we do this, we can actually get a perspective for height here. Yeah, this works very well actually. So let's quickly move this down then. Just a bit. Yeah, that's enough height, especially with the aspect of having a second floor. Okay, that works perfectly, actually. Okay, then. We just need to get this finished, so we need... I keep misspelling it. I'm gonna get you some polished here. To try to give a little bit of differentiating color, which would be nice. And sphere. So we're going to cover you as well, right? Thinking. Replace, 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 no. Yes, yes. Okay. Place, replace. Fun little change of pace. Let me see, pale oak slabs and... Oh, we do have polish here. I forgot we had polished. Let's get some regular. Try to mix this in. And then we can use some pale oak, because I think this might actually blend well. Possibly. It's a bit wider, so let me see. Quartz, then. We have 2 quartz types. We have quartz stairs, and we have smooth quartz stairs. And also we have smooth quartz and quartz brick. Otherwise, we do have the entire block of quartz. Let's see. Let's... No. No, if I was going to use any of them, it'd be this one then. But I do kind of like the wood. It adds a nice white tone to it. A whiter tone than this. In which case I can always try to accent. No, give that back, I need that. Okay. Coming along, finally. The smooth. We need the smooth. Okay, so we're going smooth for both. Gotcha. Very weird turn of events. Now we can go pale oak just to see how this would look combined, so they are of the same wood type. This does give it a better wood feel. Blast. Blast it. Okay. Pale oak it is. 100% all the way. Pale oak it is. Means we need the slabs. And the fun part's only going to be beginning once we actually get into the meat and potatoes of interior work. That's going to be its own unique issue. See, slabs. And then we can just do this here for a little bit of color difference, connecting the roof to it. Unless we want to go pale oak for trap doors, or yeah, maybe the shelves. No, the shelves going all the way up does not work well. But like that, they do. Okay. We can delete these, finally. Well, funnily enough, we can just delete these. There's a delete feature in Axiom. I personally have been using it. But not here. I don't feel here would be the best option at the moment. Now, if we replace... We could just replace you completely with stairs. That's a little too thick. So let's go here. Yeah. I think this will do for the most part. It's not going to be my best work, but it's going to be work nonetheless. Let's see, bell. What can we use? Here, we can use a bell. Should be greatly appreciated. Got a lot of this here. I know we need to change those out for something else, but I love to go into the function blocks and take a look at what we have and what can we use. Let's see. We have so many blocks available to us. No. We have so many blocks available to us that I don't know always what I'm going to use. I need a base, which is the thing. And if we go around here, we can... Okay, we're going to have to swap them around. Let's try to get a good look. Now it's looking nice actually, but let's try the rest first. So this is a big strong one. Otherwise we have you. Ooh, that does look nice as well. Okay. Oh. Not as well. So you're just gonna go. Maybe the torches were not a good idea after all. No. Okay, that's not great. Otherwise... No. I'm definitely going to say the winners are going to be between these two. The blast furnace and the loom. I will do an entire side with blast furnace and then an entire side with a loom. I got grass up here too, apparently. Well, loom. The loom is really nice. The blast furnace it's nice, just not so much for this as a final color of choice. See, something wrong with this texture. There we go. Okay, definitely a loom. So we're going to replace these with looms, which I believe require a bunch of what? Wool? String? String was it, I believe. We don't have much string. What if we replace you with it? No, that's a bit much. It works really well because it is a base color. It's a base color, it works out very well, it connects it very well with certain things such as oak. I think I'm going to swap this out for oak anyways. Just to give a more different color contrast. Let's disable it. I keep getting into that habit for some reason. Yeah, that's coming together really well. Now if I can have a bell here, right? I mean, we can't ring it, but it's here. What if I put it here? Yeah, that works very well. We have a bell. We have this side complete. That just means we need to take you. No. We're going to have you go across. So we can actually get this roof done. So we can call this a day. And now we just need the pale oak. There we go. And now the stairs. See, whole blocks get replaced. And these get replaced as well. The slabs. I'm still thinking dark oak for the rest of this. Let's see, dark oak. We're gonna go with the slab and stairs. The inside is gonna be its own unique issue to try to tackle. But who cares? That'll be done when it's done. It's coming together well. Okay. For the most part, this part's done. We can slab this side. And then slab these. And to make things very easy for myself, I'm just going to finish that up. Get these stairs changed. Oh, I forgot some blocks here. No, one too many. One too many. Take that. Patch that up. That's the problem when you get into a group like this. You can copy and change too much. Let's copy this here. We can go from this point to this point. Copy completely. We're going to go here, flip it. Just to give ourselves some perfect space. That we do now have to fix this issue. Did not think this through, but whatever. Let's see. Yes, I believe. There we go, on one side and the other side. Perfect. Okay, now we can just try to fix this Frankenstein of a build. Okay. Now, with this patched, this is mostly done. We need to fix this. That's for sure. I need to fix this. And repair you. Does that mean over here has to be fixed? No. But I do need to fix you. Easy fix. Make sure it's all okay all around real quick. A simple fix will do that. Perfect. Now let's get rid of these. You're going to simply take you. Stack size. You can call that good there. Let's see. Oh no, that did not work out. Okay. Undo. We're gonna have to do this way. Fine, fair enough. Did that just not take right? Yeah, it did not take right. Okay. You live, you learn, and that's kind of what I'm doing with Minecraft. I'm still trying to figure out a proper build style, though I'm loving what I've been doing for my Copper City. Axiom, I usually would take roughly 7 hours to try to figure out a build. But for this, we are not. Okay, so now that's all fixed. We can copy, clear out everything. Oh boy, clear out everything. That was not intentional. Just trying to clear out all the torches. Come on. Okay. And fix that. Just there we go. Now time for the interior here. That's not supposed to be. Is it like that? I think so. let's just quickly go outside here, take a quick look. We can mimic the roof in here as well. Yeah, we can just simply do this. Let's give myself night vision. I'm trying to remember the code for it. Just so I can see easier. There we go. Yes, just like this. Though I do believe if I do this, it will work out well. So I'm gonna have to fix certain things. Simple fixes. Now we can here to, that's good, and do that again over here. Boom. Just patch this up, and this over here. If I would use the right block, I'd be doing good. And perfect on one side. Gotta do the other side now. Get down. Don't need you here. I'm confused how you even got here to begin with. Okay. Finish this up and we can call the interior complete for base build, because we do need to figure out how we're actually doing everything else. Here we go. Okay, ignoring everything. I can't get out myself. Yeah, this looks real nice. Though we are missing some things. Let's finish this up here. If I can hold on to it, I'd be doing phenomenal. Okay, now I want to copy all of this over there as well, because I would like this to be a two-way entry and exit. See, entry and exit. Yes. I'm gonna need some stairs, some slabs. So there's that. Now we just need to have fence posts. And the last one. Okay, so interior we need to have a measurement of this. See, what button was it? There we go. We can go into measurement here for ruler. We can go here, selecting point, and select our points. That is a 20 block area. 20 blocks. It's going to be a little bit of a issue. 20 blocks to 19, on the other hand, would be perfect. This way it saves a little bit of trouble. Especially when it comes down to this, we can reset this up if we... I need to place block down. Eat my bed. Okay, there we go. Here we're going to clear. We're now going to go from here to here. That is 19. Let's see. No. Clear. Okay, so that is 100% 19. Yeah, I get it. There's an update. But I'm trying to turn here. Whatever, just turn this way. Let's see. We need... How big is this? From this to this. It's 15. So 15 by 19. This is longer than it is ultimately wide, which is fine. Be enough room for plenty of animals. So we need 15 wide by a... How wide? I'm gonna go from here to here. So we need 21. So 15 by 21. Why are you saying 16? And it's from that point to that one is 16. We have 15, 21. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of pale oak. We're going to need dark oak. That is fine. I'll probably make it go across to make it a little bit smoother. But we are pretty good thus far. Out back, there should be a bunch of grazing areas for the animals. Maybe a little bit open area there. We will get to that when it's time. Until then, let's quickly clear our effects so we can start taking screenshots. Because I would like to be able to do this in a survival world. And then back as well. The bell might not be there, but still. Okay, so what I need is oak, see, mangrove, pale oak, and a bunch of looms. Okay. That being said, we can actually pop over to my screenshots over here and start building this for real. I've been at this for 2 hours. Why does building something like this take so long for me? I do not know. Okay. Well, over here we are going to have a lot done. Let's see, get things set up here. Okay, cool. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're probably gonna have to move the cactus farm. That's fine. And counting from that point forward, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So let's quickly get this stretched over. We're gonna have to terraform a bit and move our cactus farm, which is fine. I don't mind that. I never measured how tall it was, mind you. I think I can, so we get a count from the screenshots. Let me see, we're talking about that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then there's the roof being the 13th and 14th block. 12. Okay. 12. Let me see. This is 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our entry point. We're gonna have to move this over. Yee. Okay. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's start off by the stripped mangrove. This is gonna be a fun little problem to try to figure out. When it comes down to lecterns, I will figure that out when it's time. When the lecterns looms, when it's time. Just try to get this built as fast as I can. And I love to do it inside of Axiom first, then do it here. My Minecraft world by hand instead of using something like Lightmatica because I get to mess up. Whole reason why. The amount of mess ups I've actually made already is insane. And I actually stripped a log there and I didn't need to, so do it like this then. Do I have enough mangrove? I hope so. I probably don't have enough mangrove. Oh boy. That's not gonna be fun. Let's get these all placed down as the base border. I do not have enough mangrove. Figures. It really does figure. I don't have enough mangrove. Do this. I know pale oak, which I didn't bring any over, is going to be required. So let's head back over to our Copper City real quick, because I know I need a lot of pale oak. Also, before we leave, I need to check on my string supply. I do have a spider spawner somewhere over here. I just never had a reason to build down to it. Take that out, since we're not going to be having you there. Okay, the pale oak I will grab. And to start growing mangrove. That's going to be fun. And, oh yeah, and string. I'm always doing this. I'm always having to pause when recording and snag stuff that I forget because I'm absent-minded. Okay. I'm very absent-minded, truthfully. Oh god. I have 2. Let's see, we need for a... I'm trying to think, what was it? A loom. Hell. Can't even get the base done. Okay. Well, we can always work on a spider spawner. That's always an option. We need hoppers, we need chests. Torches. Okay. Get a good stretch here. There we go. Let's go grab some pale oak, because we're going to need a good bit of it. If we have any shelves, we can always grab that too. Let me see, we need 8 of them. So that's going to be nice. Let's run over here and I get that back in my hand because I'm going to starve otherwise. Call this good. Okay, almost here. This is further stuff we've got to actually fix. So a spider spawner needs to be set up. I need a good bit of resource for that. I can actually do that AFK. But looting, I don't think I have. I do not have looting. Either way, the spider eyes would be greatly appreciated. That's something I desperately need. Okay, over here we need to grab some pale oak. We don't have any string. That is a nightmare. But we need string. We need mangrove. I'll refresh on my torches since I'm here. And double checking for anything. We do have extra chests. I will take a double chest. And do we have any hoppers? We got 1. So we're gonna need at least 2. Yeah. And we need iron for this, but I've got iron on me. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. And there's no redstone needed for this because it is a very easy farm. What I need is a mud block. Well, I'm thinking about a mud. It was in a specialty dirt chest. Right here. Mud block. So, knowing what I have to do, I'm going to have to just dump all my stuff. Chests. In chests so I can actually just do what I need. Mind you, I've got the pale oak, that's for sure. No spruce used, which is appreciated. See, here we go for this oak. We're going to use a little bit of oak. But not too much. Let's see how much oak we have. We have a little bit. Okay, we're gonna have to work on that. And as for our pale oak supplies, we have 2 shelves. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need a way down. We're gonna need a bucket. Do we have a bucket on us? For a bucket of water. Yes, we do. Okay. And we're gonna need kelp, which I think I have 9 kelp here. To be fair, it's not gonna be easy, but I can always use that. I'm thinking burrow straight down and then proceed to have another area where I can drop. Let the water pull us up and everything. Now, where did I have this spider spawner, or is it little gone now? I'm not 100% sure how this will work for spawning. Let's see, where did it say it was? Spider spawner right there. We have negative. What was that? Remove this piece of paper for this. We have negative 1454 by 701. Okay. If I quickly do this, let me see, it's over this way, right? This way. I believe it was going back over to my not spawn area, but my current village. So we can go there. We also need soul sand. A bubble column only works if you have soul sand. No, it's not going to work if I don't have soul sand. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Well. And I forgot to close this. Huh. What am I gonna do for creeper spawns in here? Probably shoot it, but... Where... I have had this organized for a very short time. And it is obvious that I have no idea what anything is. Back at my other storage area, I knew what everything was. For one sole reason. Okay, is it in the miscellaneous? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back that way anyways. My portal's that way. If I have to go into the nether for some soul sand, I will. I just don't like the nether. I just don't like the nether. It is very hostile. It is doom and gloom. I have never really had that great of a time in the nether. So here I am. Yeah. One thing I hope with this stream is it's actually uploading properly, because I've had problems. For some reason I'm stuck at 30 frames. Record and upload. Yeah, 30 FPS. I'm stuck at that. For some reason, usually it'll be at 60, but there was an update in OBS and it bugged a bunch of things out, and one thing led to another, and it led to a nightmare of trying to repair my stuff. I've mentioned briefly in other videos, but yeah, I'm locked to 30 FPS for now. Who knows when I'll ever be able to get above that. But, let's see, we can grab some water from right here, my little pond. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's something I made. Yes, it's still over here. It's not my miscellaneous. Why would it be my miscellaneous? I don't freaking know, and we need another bucket. Yep, another bucket. Well, on the safe side, I'll just bring the others. Now, where is the spider spawner? See, was at negative 1454. So, this way. Okay, so this way is easy enough to understand. This is 1454 by 701, which means if it should be right around here. Let's quickly straight down. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through my cave system for this. I'm not gonna go through a cave system for this. Get to the most matched coordinates I can. See, 54. It's something like this is the reason why I need to have a second bucket. A second bucket's required. Okay. Quickly pop over here. I know I'm pretty reckless when I jump around, but it's what it is. At a certain point with feather falling, I just don't think about fall damage. Fall damage is so easy to just have non-exist anymore. So we're just going to have 2 buckets of water here. We're going to have the ability to be able to have multiple. If I ever find my horse again, I will be able to do some very fun things with him. But let's see here, which means going across here. Yes, we're going down here. And if we keep going here, we should be able to go straight down from here, which is pretty nice. So, we can get the first one, and we need to go to 32 in our Y. Let's see, is it turning nighttime? Because if so, I have my bed. Yes, it's turning nighttime. Okay. Who would have thought there'd be a spider spawner so close? But I did forget. I forgot to get extra buckets. How is it? I am so organized, yet so unorganized at the exact same time. Yep. Okay. Let's go here. We don't need that anymore. Simple, easy. We can. Yeah, this will do. This spot will do. And where was that water? Over here? Yes. There we go, there's a bunch of extras just in case. Just call this good. Ow. Ow. I mean, I could have waited, but I didn't. Let's line up again. This is the drop point. Yes. We needed to go to 32. I'm being smart with my building straight down. I was wrong. I was off apparently on my notes. We need to go, let's see, up. We need to go back 2. So up here. And we can further this here by going here. Okay, so straight up from here we need to go. Perfect. Okay, and we're gonna have our drop point here. Drop point. And our fortune pickaxe. Of course. Why wouldn't there be freaking sand? It's always sand. I think we're just gonna have to build back down anyways. Gotta love these builds. They always test your patience. Didn't mean to break more than I needed. It's a little hard for even for me to see. Okay, up we go some more. Get this set because we do need to have this as a drop. Wait, what am I doing? I think we're almost out of this. At least I hope so. Because we really just do not have enough kelp to be able to just fly up here. Okay, once again, more gravel. What is up with this place in gravel? Oh well. More for me to work with. Not torches. I need stone. Oh, dirt. Okay, so we're gonna put this here as a pillar marking where I need to fall at. Very simple, easy thing, and then we can just burrow back down. And what broke? There was no coal there to be broken. I swear sometimes the weirdest things happen. Okay. Back down I go. Back down. It's gonna take a moment though. Any moment now. Once again, there was no way. Vein miner must be really out of date. Did I forget to update it? I mean, I'll take the copper, but still. Let's see. There we go. We can fall down perfectly fine. Now if we take this and go down just a little bit more. We can go down by 6. Okay. For now I'm just going to put it like that. There we go. We're gonna have to get this place set up. We're gonna have to tear this down. Mind you, as a spider spawner, this would be really good. We also need to make these walls, right? Or trapdoors. One of the two. I'm just wanting to secure the in and out area. Hello. Not exactly what I need. Put you there. Okay, so we have our burrow way down, which we need to patch up. We need to cover up completely. For now, we're going to have you... I'm really not prepared for this, it's obvious. Either way, we'll work with what we got. For now, we can just line up here, being the center point. Yeah, that's going to have to be the drop point. So we're going to be having them fall here for us to be able to work with. And let's raise this area up just a tad for us. to not bash our heads in. They're gonna fall here. We're gonna need a chest. No, wrong orientation. We're gonna need a chest. We might only actually need the one hopper, which I didn't bring with me. Okay, whatever. You here, we have a little bit of iron we can use, and a crafting table. Just the one should do for now. Okay, now I just need to wall this side off. And we can simply just go with slab. Thinking about it. Right here. At least I believe. Let's go stone slab. Smack him here, okay. I'm getting it, just slowly. Very, very slowly. Okay. Now our area back up is something else we need. See if I do that right here, then what? Check straight down here. This does give us a drop here. And just there, we're gonna have to leave it there for now and get some sleep. Okay. So much to do, so much to do. Yes, food. Trying to think what I'm gonna need to bring down here. We're gonna need more kelp. That's true. I don't think I can actually craft, or I can't exactly grow kelp with bone meal, I believe. I'm thinking that, and it feels very off. Like, I believe inside of bedrock you can. But I don't believe inside of Java is an option. Well, either way, making our way out of here is very needed. And I'll have the entire up area put up here as well. Marked out fairly well. We're gonna need at least a stack of wood, which I'm just gonna bring. I need to dump my stuff, because I do need to just dump. For that, I'm gonna have to go all the way back over to my primary city. What level am I at anyways? Oh, I'm almost at the top. Almost there, almost there. Again with the goddamn gravel. Can I please, like, not have gravel being my biggest enemy? I doubt it, but it's what I wish for. and right here. And what I need to build down. There we go. Now, I need to go over, I need to dump my stuff, I need to prepare my water, which I do have 2 buckets on me, so that's fine. Well, I need the 2. I need sticks. I'm gonna need wood, so I can actually get this set fully. So some basic things. I've got my mud, I've got a chest set. Okay. Well, sadly, there's no way of being able to just get, well, string from wool. Sorry, my allergies. Also, been talking for a good bit without drinking anything. So, apology about that. For especially headphone users. As it stands, I don't think there will ever be a way of turning wool into string, which I do wish there was. It would fix this issue, because we can turn string into wool, but not vice versa. I know that the Create mod has ways of doing that, but it's never been really a big thing that you can do inside of vanilla Minecraft. If it was, things would be so easy. But, alas. So when I'm down there, I'm going to have to get about 2 stacks of looms. I want to say lecterns for some reason. Okay, so one thing at a time. I'm going to start off with, we need a stack of wood. I'm just going to grab you. I want to test something though. Where can I do this safely? I don't need this for it. Before I do anything else, I want to test a feature. And this is one of those good things about you, which I can do. Yes. We're going to take you all. Thank you so much for my auto sorting. If I do this here, I should be able to see something pass through here in a moment. In theory, they're a bit slow, but they should be able to have me come in here. I've tested this enough to know that there's a blank item up there. Yeah, transfers instantly over here. And then eventually shoot up here and pass all the way through here. Perfect. But it's only if there's no empty chest. If we get muddled chests, I might have to redesign this entirely. But as I was wanting to do first and foremost, I need to take you and test something. Let's see. 3. We're gonna put you here. We're going to take water. We're going to use kelp. Put you there. I don't care that it's there. We can then use bone meal, hopefully. Oh, thank God. Thank God it is allowed to be bone mealed. I could not remember if that was a thing in Java. Okay, so now I got a mess to fix, but that's okay. Collect my wood. Now we've got all the materials we need. I need to acquire a bunch of bone meal. Which we got a bunch of bone meal here. That should be plenty, and if not, well, I'm screwed. Okay. Okay, let's head all the way back. Let's drop down. Well, let's carve our way down. And then we can actually get this set up entirely. Afterwards, I'll get enough for 2 stacks of loom so I can actually start working completely on this barn. I want to be able to have... Can I reconnect? Okay, my internet cut out randomly. As I've been saying, this has been cutting in and out a lot. Okay, so brilliant freaking timing. Not, obviously. It's always whenever something's important being done that the internet wants to cut out. And at time periods, it wants to cut out to the point that you have to restart on hours worth of work, upwards to 4 or 5 times before it can even pass through and reconnect. To the point it's been dubbed Tard Mode by my mom and dad. And I can agree on this, because there is nothing in the background running, and yet it still wants to run like it's had millions of things going wrong in the background. While I'm thinking about it, I should probably do this. Swim up. Swim up. Swim up. It's gonna take a moment. Yep. I should have thought this beforehand. Yep. Pain noises. Up a block and down like so many. Can I? Thank you. Is that enough? Is that up? Almost. No, up, let me up. Thank you. Here we go. Alright. Okay, come on, down we go. Though I might start drowning. Let's hope not. Let's sure hope not. Yeah, almost there. Any moment now. Right? Unless I missed it. I had to have missed it. Go in here. Where am I? I'm here, and I did overshoot it. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to go down a little bit? A little bit more. 1, 2, 3, and open. Gonna take you down another step. And boom. Set this here. There we go. Not what I need. Okay, and wall you off here. Come on. Almost. Phew. That was a work in itself. Okay, for now we are here. See, we have 1 and we need 2 buckets of water. We will temporarily break that and break in here. We do need to use torches here, otherwise we're going to be so in danger. See, and we can just simply wall this off, and then, yes. Thankfully, that worked. Let's... Did I... Soul sand. I did the soul sand. I need mud. Ugh. Okay, that there, that there. Okay, how am I going to be able to do this then? Just simply swap that out for a slab and it's for a whole block. That works. It's stupid, but yet it works. Is it stupid? That is a big key question. Yes. Do this. Anytime now, I'll be at the top. And I'll just fall down the other side. You can test it then to see if it works. Ooh, if I hit a block, I'm dead. This is taking a moment. And back down I go. Okay, we are perfectly set. So I do need fences. I need fence, well not, I need, what was it? Signs. Signs. Here and here. Okay, and we can just put that there and there for now. So we have a way up, we have a way down. Though I need to finish that up, I just need to work here first. Let's see. Secondary. This we've got to put you here. There we go, and we can actually use a sign here. Okay. Because we do need to push this back a little. How far do we have? We have the room, right? Yeah, we have the room. We can just simply break here. So now we will just break this and perfect. Okay. One step at a time, we are going to survive this. So open this up a little bit more. Perfect. And now time to wall this off. Just enough. If I can use the right tools, that'd be good. Or, like, not fall. That would be wonderful. Okay. So, let's simply wall you. Trapping myself. No, not needed. See. And now we can actually go into the centermost part right here. In which case we do put the sign. But for now we are going to leave this a little bit open so we can hop up and down. Just because we kind of have to have an area to go up and down. Take you. This is working out better than what I could have hoped. Though I did kind of cause myself pain and problems. So we can put this here. We can actually put the chest here. We're kind of tight, but why not? I didn't exactly plan this. Didn't plan this, but it's what's required. Let's actually open this a little more. Let's make another set of signs, because I need them. Perfect. Because I do want this to be a little more walled in, so I can get places. Okay. So now you're there. That means if I simply put this here, you should be perfect. But you're not going to be perfect because you need to have this raised. At least a little bit more. So water can go there, it can fall over. Okay. Perfect. At least as perfect as it can be. For a killing chamber. Let's see. Need a sign here actually. Not there. Either way, it's good. That was 2. Okay, so if we put a slab here, I believe we... Yes, it's picked up. Perfect. Now if we... I don't need a slab there, but I do need to put you here. Take these back, because I desperately need to keep these. Oh, if I lost my ender chest, that would be torture. Nope, nope, nope. Well, I'm up. Not what I wanted. Like, at all. So, that happened. Okay. Okay, I kind of did that to myself. Let's see, we're gonna have you there. We're gonna let you go down a bit. And I'll just fall down with you. One step at a time. Falling down with you. It does take a while. Now, the last thing I desperately need to do is I need to actually get up here and let me see, was it here? Let's see, where is it? It's a little bit off, but this will do. I need to remove that. I do need to go over here and finish in this area up. For this, we need to have a bunch of trapdoors. See, how many trapdoors do I need? A lot. More than what I would love to have. This is the issue when it comes down to a farm like this. It takes so much. Good thing I got the wood. If I run out, I'm screwed. See, and my trapdoors. Let's see. Yes, these. Okay, one side almost complete. Whatever, I don't care how it is connected as long as it's connected. They cannot walk on the ceiling, thankfully, because of these. But to be on the safe side, I will put that there in these corners just to be safe. Okay. I should have just done this much sooner. I could have had so much resources done and used. Break you. Yes. Place these. Gonna put you there. And I do need to wall you off. So, let's see, we have some broken ceiling, easy fix. Let's see. I'm gonna need more. I don't have more. Okay. Well, it is an issue. I don't have more. I do have you though. This is why I wanted to grab a stack anyways. I have extra, a little bit extra here, and it might not be enough, but it will get me somewhere, at least. 24. At this point, I can't do anything else with you. Yep. So put you here and here, and a little extra here and here. Well, might as well wall off. It's now or never. And I'm gonna say it is gonna be probably more likely never. But whatever works. Let's see. Yes, yes. We need one for you, and this side's done. Just leave this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I don't have enough. I do not have enough. So much so, and I got to go back up to grab another stack of wood. Okay, whatever. The problems of building are immense. Do I have any wood over here by chance? Because at this point, I'm not going to see the dang thing. I'm going to be on the bottom trying to build. So, it doesn't matter if it's going to be pretty or not. Do I have any wood over here that I can snag? Like, any? Well, I'm sorry to inform that I have about as much wood down here as I do physically on me. Which, for those looking with me, oh, I do. Never mind, I will take that back. I've got enough, actually. Okay. This actually works out great. Perfect. Okay, let's finish up the spider spawner, and we will be perfectly set to be able to start getting the looms we require. Okay. Water? Yes, water. Okay, we will place you down here. Surprisingly. Let's do this. I think, hypothetically, this will be enough. But I'm not sure. I am just not sure whatsoever. So put you there. You there just to be safe. Yeah, the answer is no. Okay. Well, we can take a few extra anyways. See where the doors. Okay. One left over from that side. So that means make some more. Yeah, I know I'm falling, no worries. See, it's 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more and just make some extra. I'm gonna use them eventually. Why does it matter? Yeah, and done for now. In which case, we need a slab on hand when we fall. Come on, go down. Okay, you should, in theory, fall down here. Really? I've got to use the bathroom personally. I've been at this for almost 3 hours and I haven't used the bathroom, so I'll be back in a moment. Never mind, somebody's in the bathroom. Taking a shower, apparently. That's fine. How do I fix this is the question. Torch here. Yeah, why not? Let's see here. Make a little space. Right here is the corner. So if I quickly take my blocks, I can actually use you for this. The fact we can just turn stone to cobblestone is so nice. Let me see, this should prevent you from doing anything you're not supposed to. Hopefully. See. When were you able to... When were you able to climb up this stuff? Damn. Okay. Change of plans. Yeah, change of plans. So, plans have changed. Walls it is. Though I can't see. So let's fit you guys from spawning. But you're spawned there. I'm screwed at this point. You're going to be spawned anyways. Okay, so walls it is. So we need how much more? A lot. It's good to know. Is it just a bedrock thing where they can't climb it? If so, that's kind of ridiculous, but still. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? It's just gonna be a fight. And there you are. Okay, time to finish up here. We will have to try this all over again. Hopefully I won't have to do too much work beyond this. Once again, I didn't even break a block. I had iron. Whatever. And around I go. Okay. So that is my limit then. Well, knowing what I'm having to do, I might as well. What's this lead? To there. Going straight up. For now, let's leave an area here. That'll just do really good. Okay. So where's the walls? I got 10 walls. This will be a good starting point. Especially with the fact of how many I'm going to need. Okay, we can go down here. We can make a stack. Stack. There we go. And up I go. Yep, and another set. Okay, and another set there. I'm gonna need so many walls. It's insane. Good thing I'm surrounded by stone, but still, it's a point. Let's see. Yeah, I need to patch this up here just a little. So you're all conjugated right there. I could probably pick you off. And you're still going to spawn. Okay, whatever. Let's just take care of this one step at a time. And if they can climb these, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, if they can climb any of these, I'm done. See, we need so many more. That is an issue. Okay, so I need you. I need signs. There we go. I just need stone at this point. If I knew I was going to need so much stone, I thought, I would probably just brought over all the stone I had. But no, I apparently messed up as they don't actually have... Or is it just a bedrock thing where they just can't climb those? Okay. Let's see, how many does this net me? Let's see. Let's hope this is enough. But I doubt it is. See here. Get this all around anyways. Gonna leave this little area here open for now, so I can wall these off. And actually I'll probably just get rid of, to be honest. See. Yes. Means you. Okay, let's see. We need to get rid of all of these, as this does spell doom for us if we don't. And then we need to off the other ones. This is so much wood wasted. Okay, and for these ones. Almost all of them down. It's a great deal to go, after all. Let's see, just the last few. And then after this is done, I'll have to watch how they work. Because if they can climb these two, what am I going to do? The items are getting caught, but not anything else. Let's see. Boom. The damn thing still... Oh my god. Okay. I've got to Google this. How do you prevent them? I've wasted so much freaking material at this point. Let's see, behavior. Can't seem to find it there. What can't a spider climb? What the hell can't they climb? Let's see. And almost everything now. When did this change? You tell me now I gotta replace all this damn shit with fence posts. Well, this has been one rightful waste of freaking time. Gotta hurry up. I've got to get a bunch of wood now. Oh, this is annoying. So annoying. One way or another, I'm making this dang barn today. And I've got like an hour to do it in. I think the bathroom's free. I'm going to use it real quick. Be back. Okay, I'm back. Though, very annoyed. Supposedly they can't climb fence posts. Transparent blocks such as fences, glass panes, iron bars. Let me see. And there's a Reddit forum here. Can I take a look at this? Let's see. Let's see. Can't climb upside down stairs. Kind of vague. Well, there's another idea before I actually go over. And for now, because I need this space, I'm going to just dump stuff randomly here. Let's see. All these I just can leave for now. Take you with me. For now, I'll place these all here. Signs are not going to help me. When the heck does this change? It's my big question. One post says that they can't climb up water. So waterlogged blocks maybe is an idea. But that is something else altogether. So irritation. So yeah, maybe we put a bunch of water on the base. Who knows? If it works, it works, and I'm not going to complain. If it doesn't work, we got bigger issues. Well, irritation aside, at least some things work. Like this. We drop. Though we do splash all the way down the bottom. Yep. Though this is going to be annoying in its own right. Let's see. We can try to waterlog all these blocks. And for this I need to stop you from spawning stuff. So I can see stuff. Though I might be just screwing myself over a little bit. Yeah, it's updating everything. What do I do? Yeah, what do I do? What do I do? Hmm. Hmm. I'm thinking, before I fiddle with anything else, let's take my crafting table, since I'm not supposed to be able to climb on certain things anyways. Let's quickly just test this. We'll take these, we're going to make fence posts, because each one makes 3. So not very many, we're going to have a wall here. A segment changed, just so we can actually test it. Because hopefully this works. If not, I am at a loss of words. I'm going to have to give up on this. So, let's see. Clear this area out too. And of course I went in. Why wouldn't I not go in? Sorry that I'm sounding very irritated right now, because I am. Everything I knew about freaking spiders is being thrown away at this point. Let's see. Wall this off. Because yes, everything I knew about spiders and how they were supposed to function is now dead. Dead in an instant. They can climb fence posts. Come on. What don't they spawn on? Well, what can't they freaking climb? What don't they climb? What don't they climb? Can't use cactuses. They don't go in a row. I'm looking up a tutorial for this useless farm at this point. See, Minecraft. 1 point. Okay, let's see. Quickly pace through 3. Okay. I'm looking. I'm speeding through it, but I'm looking. Okay. This is no help. Irritations. So, in short, Java Edition, they can just climb on anything, which is severely unfair. If we're gonna be honest, this is severely unfair. If they can spawn on literally anything, what is the point in having a spider spawner? Yeah, if they can climb on anything, what are the points of having at this point? Let's see, if we break these, what the person did here is they had something similar to this. And what I need is for them to go in here. So, if this is what I am having to do, it's fine. But, how am I going to... And now it has created multiple water sources. Sometimes those features in Minecraft I just utterly despise, and this has become one of them. There we go, all the water's destroyed. Yay. I just had a block they couldn't freaking climb on. Then I would be able to be good. But no. Let's see. I'm looking still. This has become a huge issue of my day. Let's see. I need a block they can't climb up. And almost everything they can climb up. Huh. There's a slightly different idea for a farm. I say that loosely. So the entire idea for the one I just seen, we wall these in with whole blocks. At this point, I have lost all ability to care for resources. So we take you, walled off. Okay. We have you and you. We are going to hopefully with this design be able to mitigate some of the problem of spawnage. Let's see, we need signs. Possibly. Since I'm currently losing my goddamn mind trying to figure this out. Don't care how many I make at this point. Let's see. If we go down a little bit more, let's see, was it this way? No. Other way? Yes. Yes. Let's break you and put you over here. Because we do have to have another hopper, which we have the materials for here. Actually, in my inventory, but I don't have the capability to go back up. From that point, so we gotta go over here. Give me my crafting table. Now, if I go back down, we can go here. Here we are. If we proceed to have this here, be easy for us to just simply you and you. Okay, so you slide here. And then we need 2 signs there. 1 sign here. 1 here. Okay. Block. Block. For some reason you're there. Okay, now we just need one of our slabs, which we don't have here because I got rid of them because I'm getting very annoyed by how the game isn't working the way I believe it should. Call it what it will, that is what it is. I'm in a very tight spot as well. I just want this to work. I need string, that's all I need. And I didn't mean to go on this one, I meant to go on the other one. Get me down. So there, and the slab back down here. Go into F4. You're fighting against the currents, and you're unable to go down. For some reason, you're unable to go down. Oh my god. I have an idea, but it's not great. And at this point, I don't think a great idea is needed. I already have a lot of planks, so okay, whatever. Just need you. I need to kill all of you off. I mean, it's spawning a lot of the bastards, but you're just not doing what's needed. You're not going down into the water, is the issue. Okay. How am I to do this? Do I have to extend it out a little bit? What? Just what? If I do this, okay. Seems I do. And if I do this, just a little bit, then what? At this point, I think I'm just going to have to deal with the fact I'm going to be only getting the spider spawner done. We've got the base of a build set in stone. So, take you, put you here, then what? Almost. Which means we need to take you back and take out the wall. Right? Almost. Which means for this we need to take out the walls. Ooh, I hate spider spawners now. I knew spider spawners were a pain to try to do, but this is a different story altogether. This is a load of BS. Okay. Let's see. It's like I'll double check on the wall situation on this side, because I need to take out another layer. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. What about spacing out slabs with walls? It's an idea at this point. Possibly. Thanks for the suggestion, because I have ran out of ideas. The only thing I can do is try to do what I'm doing here. At the moment, I don't know anymore what spiders do not climb. Everything I knew they didn't climb, they climb, apparently, in Java Edition. I used to play a lot of Bedrock. So, there's that. So, inevitably, it's kind of how things are. Let's see, first off, spacing out the walls might do some good. They climb the walls, which is my problem. Okay, we've got all this set here. Let's see, can this work? Because if so, I'm gonna have to take you out for now. And put you here. I might have to change spaces for that. That's good. If I do this here, then what? This one is an issue. This is a count of 1, 2, 3. Well, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and if I take out this wall, then what? I'm gonna have to repair my pickaxes after I'm done. Running theme of things. Okay, let's see. Put this here. Then what? Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then why aren't you like that then? You there? Okay, so weirdly you have to be closer for some reason. Okay. I'm not gonna complain. Let's see. Here we go. And let's see. There, and there. Let's go down here. Double check everything up here. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Do you actually do what you're supposed to? We need F for this. Spectator. I love it. It's working. Kinda. You're not falling down here, which is an issue. Okay. New issue. Take this. Break. I'm starting to see why this has to be walls. And I'm thinking for a moment. I really have no idea. It's one issue with this farm after another. I break you, you'll go in there either way. And then if I... How are you you're getting clogged now. I mean... It's done horribly. You come in, you try, you climb, you get stuck on these. Okay. Okay, if we can't raise that up anymore. What if I... If I do this, then what? Does this even work? And he's not collecting because I don't have a couple mine carts. I mean... Kinda. Okay. Yeah, this is really messed up how this is having to go, but... As long as it works, I do not care at this point. I have done this too much. So you have to be a whole block. Okay, you have to be a whole block. That is guaranteed. To get this to work, you have to be a whole block. So for now, if I look at myself on a pickle hill here. Yeah, I know. Hit. That's all you're doing. Okay, so you're coming down here. You need this to be a whole block. Physically, you need this to be a whole block. That means I gotta embed you down a little bit more. Okay. Two hoppers. I'm so lucky I keep everything I need for most redstone components instantly here. I just don't know about you. Yes. Okay. I need iron. See, torch. Put you here for now. And iron. Okay, we need one of these. We need two hoppers. We need a little bit more iron for a set of hoppers. And now for hopper mine carts. Okay, and now if I just hop up here, I can make my way. Yep, of course you broke through because I don't have the slabs. Now let's watch this one up here. They get slowly but surely pushed inward. Okay, they slowly but surely get pushed inward. One falls, it keeps trying to, and eventually falls in. It's a bit slow. Okay. And if I do this, okay. It's not good, but it's at least working slowly until I figure something else out. This is what it's got to be. Ooh, this is annoying. Okay. Maybe I can push it back a little bit more. Yeah, maybe I can push it back a little more. For this, I'm gonna have to take care of you and there. One bucket full and another bucket full. Can you, like, please? Thank you. Took one too many. Might as well put a infinite water pool here. No, that is what's needed. You go down there. Okay, so if I maybe push this back a lot. I can have you fall down here to an appropriate level. See, 2 more hoppers would be appreciated. So, yes. What am I hearing? Skeletons. I keep hearing skeletons. Am I close enough to my skeleton spawner? No. I don't know what I'm hearing skeletons for. But okay. We're gonna have you here. This is a placeholder now for the hoppers. Good thing I got infinite iron farm because I'm wasting a lot of iron. Now take both of you. This will be a decent test. At least a decent test to see if it'll work. So you here. Let's take you and put you in here as well. We can have a funnel to a singular hopper, which can then be put into the floor. Break you. You're not the right orientation. There we go. And hop with on my hopper. There it is. Now for this test, all I have to do is do this. Let's see. If I had non-climbable blocks, this would work. I'm gonna have to work on this some other day, it seems, because I just cannot seem to have anything that this cannot climb on, which is really annoying. I cannot stress how annoying this is. But this garbage is somehow here, and of course my phone does not want to work. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? This is a long time ago. This is the climbing the signs, though. I don't have many more signs. I don't have enough wood for more signs, which is the biggest problem. Oh well. There's some more. I'm gonna have to get some more. Can't put them there. And that's all I've got. So unless I get fairly inventive, in which case I gotta pick them up from here. Let's see. Here are some. Oh, I hate this so much. I need more signs. There's more signs. Yep, and that broke. Because of course it would. Okay, there's 4 more. Didn't mean to throw that, but give that back. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Yeah, outdated as hell. If they can climb. Freaking signs. What can't they climb? What can't they climb? This is so infuriating. I am so freaking desperate at this point. What can't they climb? The lava defeats the purpose. Bamboo's not a good option. I don't know. I don't know. Here's even more information. Huh. I gotta hate these moments. See, back here, let's see. Behavior. Yeah, this is screwed. Solid block, specifically, it states. So, at the moment, I've got one option available to me, and that's to try glass. Glass is my last hope. Any solid block. If I'm not mistaken, most of the stuff I've been trying have been solid, and the only things that I haven't been trying to go solid were transparent. So, do I have any glass whatsoever? I have glass panes, but that's not what I need. I don't have any emeralds on me. It's not something I was supposed to have on me. Unless I have some glass here. I have 6 glass, which is not exactly enough. So, let's see. Glass, as far as I know of, is 100% transparent. 100%, and here's 8. 8 emeralds should be enough to get me a decent amount of glass to try glass, because I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my freaking mind here. This whole endeavor started to build a damn barn, and now it's just desperation to be able to have anything work. Yeah, I prefer to keep the armor repaired, because that's the only thing keeping me alive at the moment. Okay, up I go, back outside, and down into my pit of despair. Who knows what I'm gonna do? Who knows? Well, back into my hole. If they can climb glass, I'm done. There's nothing I can do. That is it. If they can climb glass. I tossed my pickaxe again. See, we're gonna do that. We need you in hand. Let's see. Okay. At this point, I do not care if I waste any blocks. Doing that needs to be on my main hand. Let's see. I'm going to glass. Of course, when I'm trying to do anything, things don't go right. Come down here. Let's see. Yes, come down. They can climb glass. There is nothing that they can't climb on. I'm about to sneeze too. Sorry. Irritation noises engaged. Can you please go away? So I can maybe do this. Maybe break that. This wasn't supposed to be broken. Eat my food before I die. Break these ones. Actually, this might be a good idea just to do this. Okay then. They can climb glass panes. This way, if they climb up, I can at least take them up that way. I can't even. I can't even comprehend. Because you're bouncing around climbing so much, I can't actually defeat you to actually clear out this goddamn area. And every time I do, more freaking spawns. Oh, I hate it. I hate everything about this game right now. Every fiber of my being despises this game right now. supposedly they can't climb upside down stairs. I'm going to call BS on that before it even gets shown. Because that's going to be proven otherwise real quickly. And that is just not good. Okay, there's that. Let's make another stair. And call this good. Let's take the slab out. Let hell happen. Again, why in the hell did you break that one? You weren't supposed to break that one. They're fighting for the way down. Oh, thank God. The only goddamn thing they can't climb. Oh. And even then, they catch there. Catch there, they still. Can I please fix this? Can I move out of my god dang way? Screw you. Come on, die. Hello, can you follow? This phone just does not work. It just does not work, no matter what I do. I've got one last thing I can attempt, and these guys were in the way, of course. And what I need to test now is getting in here, having more stairs, because why not? Since it seems to be doing something. See, and I don't really have much material to speak of. So, don't care how much I make at this point. I don't care. No, you're going to place correctly. No. Yes, like this. No excuses. No excuses is what I'm going for. I swear, as soon as I get this to actually work, I'm never touching on a spider spawner for the rest of my life. The most difficult goddamn resource for no reason to get an infinite farm of. Let's see if they're going to be able to fall down from this. Only reason why they're not. I see it now. The only reason why they're not is because they're being caught on there. Spider jockeys. Okay. All of this agony. Well, that's my lot for the day, apparently. And at this point, I just don't care. I just need to dump my stuff. Almost hit it with the wrong pickaxe. That would have been devastating. So, next time I'm going to have to try to get everything set for this farm. And I need to finish, at least. Oh my god. So, in conclusion, spider farms are the bane of my existence. So I'm going to have to sit here and slowly grind them out. We'll get all the looms I need. I did this all for freaking looms. Well, while I can, let's go ahead and finish up for the day. Because we need this. So we can actually pick up some of these blocks. No, I'll just leave it. I'll leave it. I don't care. Well, thank you all for coming to the stream. Like, comment, I guess, this stream if you want to. Let me know if any builds you'd like me to create. And I hope to see you in another video. So, goodbye.